Hi, and welcome to the Easy Autoresponder Cache video demo. In this particular video demo, I want to briefly talk about this video product, but in addition, the videos themselves. This is a 7-part step-by-step video course that shows you how to set up email autoresponder systems for offline companies. And then, of course, sell your services for $5,000, $10,000, or more starting today. Now, this is not a video product that I created out of theory. It's actually taken from true results, stuff that I've actually done in the past with offline companies. So it's actually a true story as you read through the sales letter. And in addition to that, I've actually talked to some of my friends that are direct marketers that do work for companies that do own email marketing softwares. And they do charge around this amount for offline companies. So I thought, okay, well, I'll make a video product on that, showing people how to approach companies, close the deal, and set up an autoresponder system, and allow entry into the company to be able to offer other marketing services. Now, what I'm going to do right now is go straight and to show you exactly what the videos are all about. Video number 1 is just the introduction to Easy Autoresponder Cache. It's just the introduction to show you exactly what the videos are and what I'm going to talk about, the tools that you're going to need, and how it all works. I'm a big believer in showing you what exactly you're going to learn so that when you learn it, it'll be easier and quicker. So this is what video 1 looks like.
Hi, and welcome to the video series on Easy Autoresponder.
After video 1, we have video 2, which is called Approaching Offline Companies. In video 2, I dive a lot in depth on finding offline companies, how to know whether they're a good candidate or not, how to approach them, how to build a relationship with them so that they trust you, and then how to convince them. Because offline companies do take a little more convincing to do, but I can show you steps that I take and that I took that worked. Now, video 2 is a bulk of this video series, meaning that I do dive in a lot more in detail, so it is a little longer, but it does cover a bulk of this video product. And if you can accomplish and you can succeed in approaching offline companies and closing the deal, the rest of the stuff is very easy, like creating a follow-up series, email, HTML templates, and everything else. And this is what the video looks like.
Yeah, specifically, and I would type
So I go through the whole thing, as you can see. So I talk about what things to look out for when approaching companies, but I actually show you how to find companies by using the internet and tools on the internet that I use. So that's what video 2 is all about. Video 3 is about creating a follow-up series for the offline company. How do you go about that? What kind of techniques can you use to approach that and create their follow-up series? And this is what it looks like. Then, of course, we can move on to video 4, which is basically how to set up email HTML template. Now, as you can see here, presentation, presentation, presentation. People do judge a book by its cover. And offline companies, especially if you have good presentation for your HTML template, they'll think, wow. And they'll feel like they got, their money's worth. So that's where I dive into email HTML templates, how to use Aweber system, but as well at the same time, how to find good looking HTML templates. And I'll direct you to a few sources that I have used in the past. And of course, video 5 is all about setting up emails, how to set up the welcome emails, how to set up the follow-up emails in Aweber. So for those of you that don't know how to do this, of course, I'll dive into that because I want to make sure that I cover everybody. I don't leave anybody in the dark. And of course, this is what it looks like. Then we have video 5, which is about easy shopping cart integration. Some companies use this, some companies do not. In my experience, most offline companies will not use this, but then again, you have some that are willing to use it. And what this does is it integrates your autoresponder with the shopping cart. Most offline companies use merchant accounts. They don't use things like PayPal and to checkout and things like that. They use merchant accounts like Authorize.net and things like that. So Aweber does provide some integration with some of those, like One Shopping Cart, Authorize.net, and things like that. But this also gives you an opportunity to make entry and give the offline company another option. They could also increase their sales by maybe using PayPal. Then they'd have to hire you to set up the PayPal system and everything like that. And this is what video 6 looks like. And of course, lastly, once you've done all of that, you need to test it, and then you need to give your clients statistics. So the best thing is to test it right in front of them and make sure they understand how to access the Aweber stats, which, as you know, with Aweber, it's very, very easy to access. So like I said earlier, this 7-part video series is not just taken from theory. This is actually taken from real life experience, and I, the video creator, have actually experienced this. So you can actually take the knowledge that we're giving you in this video product and take it and run with it.